February 22. This is the news on PBCJ. I am Simone Absalom. Jamaica has moved up 15 places in the latest Corruption Perception Index, CPI, released yesterday by Transparency International. Executive Director of the National Integrity Action, NIA, Professor Trevor Monroe, presented the latest CPI index score at his offices in St. Andrew. In the 2017 report, Jamaica was placed 68th out of 180 countries. This is coming from its 83rd position out of 176 countries in 2016. Jamaica had fallen 14 places in 2016 index, 14 places worse than its 69th place in 2015. At 25, Barbados is perceived as the least corrupt among the English-speaking countries in the Caribbean. The United States is ranked at 16. The United Kingdom is 8th, the same as Luxembourg, Canada, and the Netherlands. $8.4 billion has been budgeted to boost the Jamaica Defense Force, the JDF. This includes $1.77 billion for cybersecurity initiatives by the JDF, $1.36 billion to increase the mobility of the JDF, $2.45 billion to purchase helicopters to assist in search and rescue, casualty evaluation, medical evaluation and training, $1.32 billion to strengthen the capability of the JDF within Jamaica's maritime zone, and $1.5 billion for the construction of new integrated training, accommodation, office and storage facilities. Details of the project are outlined in the 2018-2019 estimates of expenditure. The estimates were recently tabled in the House of Representatives by Minister of Finance and the Public Service, Audley Shaw. The government is working with the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, the FAO, to formulate an insurance scheme for crop and livestock farmers. Principal Director, Planning and Policy in the Ministry of Commerce, Industry, Agriculture and Fisheries, Sean Baugh, said that there have been models in the past that have worked, but they were not sustainable. Baugh was speaking with JIS News following the opening session of the FAO National Consultation at the Knutsford Court Hotel in New Kingston yesterday. He pointed out that having an insurance scheme in place will better assist farmers to rebound from a natural disaster. Meanwhile, FAO representative for Jamaica, the Bahamas and Belize, Dr. Gillian Smith, said her organization is providing technical assistance to the government towards the development. The Registrar General's Department, RGD, has completed the first of the pilot of online verification of birth, death and marriage certificates and is now preparing to carry out phase 2 of the exercise. This is another of the RGD's initiatives to further enhance its range of services to its customers and improve overall efficiency. The process allows for the verification of documents produced by the agency and also the facilitation of payments to take place via its website. Presently, the agency provides verification letters that inform an individual or institution that the information being presented on a birth certificate is authentic and that the certificate was produced by the RGD. The first phase of the pilot was successfully conducted recently with 2 cohorts of primary school students in collaboration with the Ministry of Education. Speaking with JIS News, Chief Executive Officer of the RGD, Deidre English Goss, outlined plans to expand the pilot within the first quarter of 2018 to include private and other public entities. Customers will be able to access the online verification service by visiting the RGD's website at www.rgd.gov.jm. Regionally, amid growing food insecurity and rising malnutrition among children on the back of a protracted economic crisis in Venezuela, the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, has called on all actors for rapid and coordinated assistance efforts to reach those most in need. In a statement, the UN agency said, quote, while precise figures are unavailable because of very limited official health or nutrition data, there are clear signs that the crisis is limiting children's access to quality health services, medicines, and food, end quote. According to UNICEF, national reports in 2009, the most recent official figures, showed that the prevalence of wasting, low weight to high weight ratio in children under 5 was at the time 3.2%. However, more recent non-official studies indicate significantly higher rates, as much as 15.5%, and an additional 20% for children at risk of malnutrition. In sports, Jamaica's bobsleigh team finished 19th yesterday as they became the first women from this country to compete at the Winter Olympics. Jasmine Fenlater-Victorian said, quote, the brakes broke actually, so that didn't help on the way down. She furthered, it wasn't necessarily the result we were looking for, but we're pretty persevering and resilient for a small island, and we hope for more of our islanders come out for winter sports, end quote. Another pioneering set of women, Nigeria's team, finished last in 20th place but left with their heads held high after an emotional Olympic debut in the gusty winter pursuit. In cricket, defending champions Barbados Pride secure a 13-run win over Kent CCC in their semi-final clash with the Cricket West Indies Regional Super 50 Cup at the College Cricket Ground Wednesday night. The Pride, who chose to bat first after winning the coin toss, took a while to get their innings going, but captain and man of the match Craig Brathwaite took control, registering 105 not out with 8 fours and 2 sixes of 136 balls. Sean Dixon top scored for Kent with 51, including 4 fours from 73 balls, while Adam Rouse added 45 from 69 balls to their total 216 for 8, which saw them fall short of the target. Dominic Drakes and Hayden Walsh Jr. claimed 2 wickets each in the innings. Barbados will now await the winner of the Guyana Jaguars versus Windward Volcanoes at the same venue at 2 p.m. this afternoon. And that's the news. Do stay with us. The weather report comes up next. This is PBCJ's weather report. Thanks so much for staying with us. Let's start with our local currents. In Kingston this afternoon, the temperature is just about 28 degrees Celsius. We're seeing a forecast of sunny skies, but partly cloudy conditions in some areas. We could also get some scattered showers this evening as the sun goes down at 6:33 p.m. Over there in Montego Bay, St. James this afternoon, sunny skies, temperature just about 27 degrees Celsius. That's set to go down to a cool 7 degrees Celsius this evening. We're also seeing a chance of scattered showers in that parish. Let's take a look at what's happening across the island today. Temperatures between 27 and 31 degrees Celsius. We're also seeing a forecast of scattered showers across the island. Highest temperature forecast for today is set for Black River, St. Elizabeth at 31 degrees Celsius. Tonight, we can expect a little bit cooler temperatures. We're seeing temperatures between 20 and 22 degrees Celsius. We're also seeing a forecast of scattered showers across the island. Let's see what's happening across the island tomorrow. We can expect temperatures between 27 and 29 degrees Celsius. And we can also expect some showers across the island. There is a system affecting the Caribbean region right now. Let's take a look at what's happening across the region. In our forecast for tomorrow, we're seeing temperatures between 26 and 28 degrees Celsius. We're also seeing a forecast of scattered showers across the central part of the Caribbean. Pretty sunny over there in Nassau, Bahamas, for all of those who are heading to the Bahamas this weekend. But we're seeing cloudy skies for Antigua. Further afield, in our travel planner tomorrow, if you're traveling to Europe, London, you should expect some sunny skies, but it's pretty cool, or some would say cold out in the forecast for tomorrow. We're seeing a minimum -3 degrees Celsius, maximum 4 degrees Celsius for London. Pretty sunny for Madrid and Paris, but still low temperatures. We're expecting some scattered showers over there in Rome. Let's take a look at what's happening in the United States. We're sticking closer to home with Los Angeles. Sunny skies forecast for tomorrow. Rainfall for Miami. Rainfall for New York as well. Cloudy conditions over there in Atlanta. And that's it for the weather report. Thanks so much for making it PBCJ. Remember, we are the People's Station.